Hey everybody, it's Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette, and I'm participating today in a Crafter's Choice playlist hosted by Take Five, and the hosts there are the Painted Peach, Mary, myself, Jeannie's Palette, and Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration. And we are bringing you our first playlist ever, our debut playlist from our Take Five collaborators. Let's get started. So here we are with a canvas ready to do a little paint pour because it is crafter's creator's choice today. And I'm going to be painting just a little bit, working on something for Christmas. And I'm going to start out with some white pre-mixed Master's Touch paint. And I'm just going to pour it on the canvas. I'm regrouping because this is my second take. I spent 2 hours on a video that, I ended up getting rid of. So here we are. I'm going to make it work this time. I'm just going to tilt this paint, and this again is Master's Touch Pre-Mixed. I got it from Hobby Lobby. I will list that in my description. And I'm also using a little tray underneath with risers that came from Hobby Lobby. You can create your own. I often use cups and just put it right on either tinfoil, or I have a little baby swimming pool I use sometimes. So this is a little canvas that fits perfectly 8 by 10 on this riser. Again, we are with Take Five today. Our hosts are the Painted Peach, Funky Junk Inspiration, and myself, Jeannie's Palette. And we have quite a few collaborators with us today. The playlist is in my description, so all you got to do is watch from there and they will loop around. We have Jeannie Clifton from Clifton's Crafty Casa, Nicole Prose from Sparkle Junk Let me back up. Nicole Prose Sparkle Junk. Sparkle Junkie, for goodness sake. And I'm not sure if Marlene from Marlene Grace Creations is joining us today or not. But those are our collaborators, and you'll be seeing a lot more of us here on Fridays on YouTube with our playlist. And so we've got our paint here, our base coat white. I'm just looking around my edges, making sure I've got paint there. I'm going to use this little snazzy little thing I got from, where'd I get it from? Michael's. The little indents go down on the bottom. I'm going to put them right there in the middle. And I'm going to start out with my darkest color, which is a forest green. Enchanted Forest. It's got a little bit of a blue to it. I like to use that if I'm going to be using red. Move it over just a little bit. And I'm just going to start right here in the center. Oopsie, sorry. I'm a little discombobulated after that other little incident with sometimes things just happen that way, don't they? I'm going to layer with gold metallic Master's Touch paint. Let's see how that ends up, how this look is for us. Now I have some turquoise. I like to put turquoise in with my green. Gives it a little bit of dimension, and when it's finished, it does not look blue at all. It looks nice and pretty, complementary colors. Again, these are pre-mixed paints. I'll be adding some videos to talk about mixing paints and what I found works best for me. Just layer a little bit more gold. I might be making a mistake with this gold because sometimes gold has a tendency to sink and it may be lost anyway. This is a citrus spray green. Just going to put that on there. nice and thick, and you can see it already starting to come out around the bottom. I do want to use some red in this, so I want to make sure I have a layered color in between that. And this is just plain old red from some MastersTouch paint as well. It does have a nice sheen to it when it dries, very pretty. The colors stay true to themselves. It's very nice. Now, okay, dokie. I'm gonna put a little bit of, I don't know if I want to do some white. I might do a little bit of white. I don't want to end up with pink. All right, let's go back. I'm seeing a lot of this darker color. Oh, so I'm going to skip it this time. And I'm going to just put my turquoise. And I don't want to make mud with that red, so I'm not going to put a whole lot of that in there. And as you can see coming out, we can hardly see any gold at all. So I may have been better off to mix, to use white as a layer color. It's making its way in. Let's just use another row of white. Thank goodness I bought some more white the other day, because that is just about it for the white. I'm going to put another layer of red. I don't mind it so much next to that citrus spray. So just fine. It's going to be a jolly old nice Christmas painting. Maybe should have put it on a spinner, but I didn't. So it's going to be fine, whatever we end up with here. So we're just letting it kind of sink on down. Just going to sit there right over there. It's looking mighty pretty already. Look at that center. Get it. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. A lot of paint on me. Thank goodness for agents. All right, I'm going to grab my bamboo skewer. Before I do that, I'm going to take my little kitchen torch and I'm going to heat it up a little bit. There are bubbles in there. Let them rise up to the top. Maybe. We'll pretend that's what I'm doing. I have no fuel, evidently. So, what is happening here? I'll load that bad boy up. All right, so we do have some little holes that might pop up here. Let me see if I can get that right there. Oh, that's fun. All right, so let's torch it. I did stop and add a little bit to my torch. Get those bubbles to pop, and hopefully with that heating up, maybe some of the gold will start to rise a little bit. Doesn't look like it though. All right, so now I'm just going to grab my bamboo skewer. See if I can get you down a little bit closer to the painting. Okay. All right, so I like to come right in the middle. Not, let's just take, I'm about to use the wrong end. My blunt end. Start in the center. And just pull it out. Wiping my skewer between each little pass. I don't know where we took a detour on that one. Just pull it out. And the little device I used for this, I got from Michael's. Came 3 in a pack, all different sizes. Like all of them so far that I have used. I think this is looking like a peppermint patty. one of those little green ones with the red and white in it. Christmas. Look at that. If we didn't do anything else, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Now I'm going to take my pointy end and I'm going to pull back in from that outside through the white. Giving it just a tiny bit of turn when I come in. Just to give it a little bit of an interesting look. And in different directions each time. Look at there. That's pretty little center. Now, I'm going to stick with my point. Well, let's go back to the little blunt end. And let's pull this out some more. Just make some different. And I do not have it on a spinner, so I'll be doing some tilting. Just showing you what you can do if you don't have all the tools. I do like to use my Lazy Susan or my spinner. Can be messy, messier than the normal paint pour. Just one here. All right, we'll get them all looking similar. How about that? I think it's looking fantastic. I still want to pull back in, I think, a little bit of this white. What do you think? I don't know. Just giving it a different something, not so pointy. Again, we are with Take 5 today playlist, Creative's Choice. And we'll be here every Friday. Painting, crafting, doing different things. So we've got a variety of talents. So that's always good. Something for everyone. I got that. Got that done. Now let's start shifting her around a little bit. Since I don't have my spinner, I'm going to have to show you what you can do if you do not have a spinner. And I'm just kind of, I should pull you back up just a tiny bit. Go with it because I got paint all over me. I think this is going to look great. Like a little poinsettia almost. Get it on off that edge over here. Oh, I love it. Stretch it out here. Get some more off of this corner. Here's why I'm having trouble. I don't have any paint right here. Now, there's paint there. So why is it not moving? Maybe I'm just impatient. It's going to make some pretty jewelry on the bottom. I like to do that with my what's left over instead of being wasteful. I'm trying to get rid of this white spot over here, just not doing that. All right. I think it looks great. It's going to dry absolutely gorgeous, I think. I do see a poinsettia in that. I do. Take these gloves off because I'm making a mess here. I got paint all over my table. How to manage all this? All right, let's see something with my pointy end. Let's kind of give it, let's just help it out a little bit here. Probably do better with the other end. Just grabbing that white, pulling it back in a little bit. I'm gonna call it done. I think it's gorgeous, just like that. And I may come back and put some embellishment or something here in the center once it's dry. Could do some gold. Let's do some gold. Sorry about that. Skirt, skirt. All right, I'm gonna put some gold here on my little tray. And then I'm gonna dip that end of my bamboo skewer. And I'm just gonna lightly do some dots right here. As if this were a poinsettia, it would have these little centers to it. Just being real careful. It's going to be beautiful. There. Just be patient and let it drip down. Touching, when you touch that wet paint with it and pull up, you see what happened where it made it not a circle anymore. Happens. I got some gold over here. When I did that, I think it's going to look good. Just putting the gold there in the center. Gonna be beautiful. Alright guys, I hope you will stick around and watch everyone on the playlist. Give everyone a like and a subscribe. We do appreciate it. Ring that bell so you know when we go live. But we will be here every Friday on our playlist. But the individuals, I hope you'll subscribe to each individual one. If you're having trouble figuring that out, because sometimes that little playlist thing is in the way, just put a, tap the little X there and then the individual channel will pop up. But the playlist will still be a little bar right there on the bottom of your phone. If you're watching from your phone, tap it again, it pops right back up, and you can resume watching playlist. Again today, here with Crafters Creative's Choice. Some will be crafted. I think we might have some Halloween. Here I am, moved to Christmas. And I love this gold here in the center. Let's see if I can get you. See it a little bit better. Look at that. It's going to make an amazing center, like a abstract one, so I see Christmas when I look at that, whether I want to or not. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Don't forget to see beauty, especially within yourself. Hey, that like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Ta ta for now.